Welcome back to the ABC of EDC with me, Rick Flatt, your host through everything, everyday carry. I hope you're doing well. I hope that life is treating you good. I won't take up much of your time. We're going to do a quick watch review in, out. But while you're doing it, you're here on YouTube. Let's just get this over and done with, right? Would you mind liking, subscribing, press the little bell icon, select all. That way you'll get all the video content that we put up, and life will be better. Life will be better. And it's good to see so many of you subscribing. Please keep subscribing, and that will do me some great good. Next week, I'll be telling you more about a watch giveaway that we're doing in May to kind of thank you, those of you that subscribed, and to encourage you to kind of pass the message around, and for more people to kind of press the little subby button where maybe you're just watching it as 85% of you are unsubscribed. So, watch we are talking about today, a little ditty that I love to keep in my back pocket, and every now and then I kind of throw it on. It's not an everyday watch for me, for the kind of work I do and the kind of person I am, but on occasion I got to look a little bit smarter. On occasion I want to dress up just a little pinch. I lose the diver's watch, I lose the Casio Duros, I lose the G-Shock, and I slip on this little baby, man. Let me get a bit closer, let me show this. This is the Seagull 1969 chronograph with a juicy little movement in the back. More on that in a moment. We're going to switch to overhead. No unboxing this time. Like I say, I've had this a while, but I want to tell you a little bit about this watch. Things I love, things I maybe don't like, and we'll take it from there, and I'll meet you back here afterwards for a bit of a summing up, you know what I mean? So here we have the Seagull 1963. Let's deal with the dimension of this watch first before we talk more about the movement and how it is to wear and some of the things I love about it. This is a 40mm diameter. It's 13.3 thick. It has 50mm lug to lug, and it has 20mm lug width, which is great. Just a strap monster. You can see I've combined it with this kind of green calf suede leather strap, and it just works, man. It's something about this green with that jump on dial. We'll talk about the jump on dial in a minute, but mate, just bit of a monster this. It comes with a 3 NATO strap. I get it. I got a really kind of quite a bad genuine leather apparently strap with this that got thrown straight in the bin, and the NATO strap is too short for to go around my wrist properly without looking naff. So I threw it on this. I've also had it on better quality NATOs as well. It's great. I love it. This is very wearable, an immensely wearable watch. I love the dial. Like I say, man, you could call it a yellow, you could call it a pale gold. I call it champagne. It's a champagne dial. That's what it is, man. It's a champagne dial. I don't know why I don't know why. I just somehow fell into calling it a champagne dial, and it's just every time I see it, I use that stupid voice and say that. But that champagne dial is lovely. You've got a 30-minute register on the 3 o'clock mark there for the chronograph, and at the 9 o'clock you got that ticking seconds hand to let you know this thing is running well. And it runs through manual wind only, so there's no movement of your wrist. None of that connecting movement is going to help you. You're going to have to manually wind this sucker. When fully manually wound, this movement will have around 35 to 38 hours of power reserve, which is pretty good, let's face it. From such an old movement, this movement is derived from the Venus 175 caliber, which is a movement first developed in the 1940s. Yeah, man, 1940s. Mad stuff. At a certain point, China were trying to step up their game, got hold of the machining for that movement, and started knocking out these ST1901 movements. Some people say it can be a little bit suspect. I've never had any trouble with mine. Love it, and I love to look at it. I love this. Let me put this on actually. I love this watch when it's on wrist. Just take off. This is a lovely watch as well, man. Little San Martin vintage diver there. But I love this watch on wrist for sure. I love the way it looks. I love the way it slips under your cuff. It's just a quality situation. I love looking down at that jambon dial and just the case size, the case shape, very classic. Those classic clean pushers. I love it. But part of me loves as much, if not even more, not wearing this watch and just playing peekaboo with that movement, man. There's just something about it. I know it's not the classiest. I know if you were to look at other watches, they have far greater finishing. When my friend lent in that JLC we had a while ago, man, the finishing on that was just world class. But this is just for the money. Mate, this ST1901, man, bang for your buck. Come on. it's a serious problem, mate. You could spend your whole day gazing at this, man. In real life, I can't get it on camera. I've tried and tried and tried. You can't see the depth, but in real life, the depth, the step down within the components of this movement, just, oh, mate, just something to marvel at. This is a great watch. I can't recommend it enough. They do one in 42mm, they do one in 38, and this was one they brought out a little while ago, the 40mm. For me, my absolute sweet spot. Although the San Martin I think is around 39, so I'm not against the 38mm for sure. But for my money, this is the one I went for. You can get it with acrylic. I went for that double domed sapphire on there. Love it. Love that. Love everything about it, man. Got a classy kind of old world aesthetic, but I don't know, it's got some twists on it too. Yeah, anyway, let's swing back round and I'll give you a little bit of conclusion on this, and then you can get about your day, can't you? Because we've got stuff to do, haven't we? Later. So, in conclusion, what do we think about the Seagull 1963? Well, for me, I love it. That's why I've kept it. And the reasons I kept it, for me, all the advantages, the look of it. Just, you know, that jump-on dial and just the gold on it and the red second hand and that little star, man. I just love it. It's unusual. You're not going to come across another guy at your local barbecue or in Aldi or wherever you frequent wearing the same watch. You're kind of like going to have a kind of good look on you wearing this, man. And if you smart it up with a different strap like I've done, or you put it on a different NATO or something, man, you can juice up this bad boy to look any number of ways. For me, I love the size. That 40mm just fits me perfectly. I love the price. I paid this much, it's now this much. That's not breaking the bank, man. This is good. What are some of the disadvantages with this watch? Some people talk about there being problems with this movement, it being a bit gritty on the wind, a bit lumpy, maybe some problems with the actual chronograph. It is quite an old movement. That brings to the other problem. If you have a problem with the movement, this ain't a slap a battery in. This ain't take it to your local watch guy on the high street or slip, you know, do his thing with it. It's going to cost you more to service and fix this movement than it is to buy a whole new watch, and that could be kind of a problem. But for me, I love this watch. Do you own one? Maybe you own the 42mm, maybe you own the 38mm, maybe you own another Seagull watch, a chronograph, whatever. Let us know in the comments. Get involved. I love it. I'll try and leave a link for where I found this, but you can find it pretty much anywhere. That's it. In and out. Quick one. Bish bash bosh. I've been Rick. This has been ABC of EDC. I'll catch you next time. Later. Boom. That's how you do it, bitches.